Why can't you find love? How long have you really been single? Really? Having trouble finding that special soulmate? I can solve this one. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Your love trouble? Over. All that and more at secretsofbirthdays.com. Soul Garden. Hello officers, Scorpios, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host to the universe, Christopher Witecki. And this week, your free horoscope is sponsored by yours truly. Right now, if you go and buy a 1-hour reading at soulmart.me, I will throw in a free 30-minute follow-up, which is very valuable if you're trying to lightcast something in your life, like a relationship or a job or some abundance, things like that, because I can set it with you, and then we can catch it up to the end of the year. You decide. And come on down to soulgarden.me. We've got a whole bunch of scorpions there to help you and protect you when you are tired, including Mara, who's writing about Open Heart Anniversary. What a Scorpio way of talking about inner child transit. Open Heart Anniversary, Mara. God, you're dripping there. And come meet Dalva, our Zodiac Director. We've got a lot of people there to help you clear all this stuff out behind the scenes. It's your Facebook away from Facebook. At least register yourself and come down and be what we call a sprout, which is a new person that comes, a little sprout. All right, moving on. Well, we're in a transition as we start this week. On Monday, it's the final degree of the inner child transit. And the final degree is a tested degree. At the same time, the moon is in Aquarius, so your emotions are needing extra TLC. Monday is a crabby day to say the least. I think the Scorpios will come out stinging or will not be seen at all. It's just a day where you have to hold it together. Remember, the lesson of the month, Scorpio, was to be there for your inner child on your own. Only you can guarantee that you will be happy. You must look out for you. That is the lesson, and setting that emotion. And you pursuing your dreams is your holy church for the next 10 years at least, says Neptune. So Monday's a day of completing that lesson and graduating. On Tuesday, the sun is 0 degrees. I always say 0 means 0. It will be a weird day on Tuesday, that no man's land, plus Mercury is retrograde, so cell phones aren't working and technology is goofing up everywhere. So it's a weird day to say the least. The moon actually moves into Pisces, so your inner child fills up with emotion. So really, as we move into the first 2 days of Aries, you're following through with the last month's lesson of inner child in Pisces. So feeling where your inner child is, etc., is what Tuesday's about. Don't forget, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do have a free service called Office Hours to our viewers. You can come down and chat on cam or in our chat room with a variety of light workers, including our Soulmart practitioners, where they give a free 15 minutes if you come on cam. So don't miss that opportunity to meet us, greet with us, and network with us and help us help you. Right? Then moving to Wednesday, things click into full gear. You can start to see this party going on with Uranus. You are going to go through a quantum leap in this month's topic, which is lifestyle. The sun in Aries for you is lifestyle. Does your lifestyle support your inner child's desire? That's the first question, I think, that will be very much on your minds. And lifestyle in astrology is the IB. It is the final moment. So lifestyle turns into performances. If you're an ice skater, this is your ice skating career because you are a performer. If you're a singer, if you are a teacher that is a dynamic performer, I see a lot of teachers with their sun in the 6th. If you're a healer, if you are any kind of usually medical practitioner, you are basically in the moment performing, helping people bring their moment into integrity. Now, you don't have to be any of these professions for you to have a moment of your own. What is your life like? What is it like to walk a mile in your shoes? That is the state of awareness, the actual moment, the lifestyle, your health relationship to your body. That moment is what you are going to go through a quantum leap. In fact, you may actually go through such a leap in the next 7 days that reality will look different. I've gone through that in my own lifetime, actually. If you get a reading, I'll talk about it. But it is the truth, where suddenly reality looked different. I wonder if I was on drugs. It's been that colorful since. I don't know if I was coming out of something or I came into something, but there can be quantum leaps in our reality, how much we see and experience, how much roses we smell. So that's the topic, and the sun heading for Uranus is heading for that. This red line is fear. Fear between your old ways of thinking and this new potential moment, this new potential reality. Okay, so fears will bubble up all week long. And on Wednesday, emotions are still focused on inner child. So you are processing a new moment or a new reality from your prince or princess's perspective, your heart's perspective, wondering if your life will meet your heart's expectations. I do believe so. Now, for those of you that I watch over personally in the Guardian Agency, I will send out personal texts on Wednesday. If your natal information reveals to me any strengths and or weaknesses or specialties in the Aries vibration. So be looking for personal texts that point out little extra things to keep in mind for the next 30 days. On Thursday, it's Lightcast Day, the most powerful day to set your heart's intentions into reality. It is the day to wish literally about what kind of a life you want. What kind of moment do you want? This is literally where the hero in a Disney movie looks at the stars and starts singing. That's what you want to do. This is one day you will have. Put your heart into it. You will feel in a heavy way your health. So if you start to have health issues crop up, that is just the universe telling you, okay, your body's not happy. That's the part that fulfills the IB intention. Your body carries out reality and gives us pain and pleasure. So if your body is acting up, it is something you have to work on in your quantum leap. Pay attention to what your body tells you for the next 30 days. Everything, in my opinion, is fixable and healable in the human body, but that's my opinion. But it usually is correct. I'm a Taurus. That said, quantum leaping building up on Thursday. Then Friday, no matter how bad you're feeling, Friday will kind of cheer up. Jupiter rules the day. It's a day of exploring. I bring Jupiter up on this day to point out the quantum leap build up and the holy shift that happened last week. Last week, everyone had a holy shift. For the Scorpio tribe, it was really about feeling a whole new reality, a whole new future for relationships and fairness. A whole new, which means you had to let go of a lot of hang-ups and hold-ups of the old relationship, the old marriage, the old partnership. This is still going to be a big force in your life. Relationships will drive Scorpio's biggest changes in 2012. That's a quote. Relationships will drive your biggest changes. So this is an important thing to know. Your lifestyle needs to be one that allows for you to grow in your relationships and have what your heart wants. Your lifestyle needs to change. So Friday is a shopping day. Shopping for a new lifestyle, shopping for a new gym coach, shopping for something that will change your moment, right? Even if it's a chocolate-covered brownie, that's okay. If your child's happy and it changes your moment reality. You can't do it every moment, but you certainly can. Now, if you need a little companionship, don't forget, Carolyn Nagel and I are live in SG Live on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific. That's 9 a.m. Honolulu and now 6 p.m. London right now. We're going to talk about courage. What is courage? How do you muster up courage? You want the formula? Come on down. If you can't make it live, well, we do record these shows and have them available for you over the weekend. Then that brings me to my new favorite topic, the weekend. We're starting a new holiday now at Soul Garden. This is a brand new one. It'll happen every time the Sun conjuncts Uranus, which is your heads up Uranus weekend. What I've come to realize is that we don't see things because we're so focused on seeing it a different way. In a way, Uranus, which is the energy in astrology or in the universe that is about taking the escalator up, seeing things from a new view, I've realized that the only reason why we don't see the new view is because we've got our head up the old view. Right? And for you, whatever moment or reality you don't like, if you don't like your relationship to your body, if you don't like your moment, if you don't like your work, if you don't like your work style, if you don't like the way you perform in your job, it is all something you have accepted for some reason. And this is your quantum leap, to see that there's a whole new reality for you. And that is because you said so, because you've decided it. One that suits the inner child and one that suits the new relationship paradigm you have coming around the corner, pushing all of this change in your life. So it is about pulling your head out of the old life and allowing yourself to see the new, and that's what we're going to celebrate every year at Soul Garden when the Sun conjuncts Uranus. Now this particular year, Uranus is at the fatal 4 degree, the degree that brought down the stock market. This year, I'll be curious to see what goes down. If anything, it's your old life. And if your body breaks down in this transit, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. That's a good thing. In a weird way, it's a good thing because we're clear. We know what the topic is. You're not going to have to worry because you know what you have to do. You can heal anything. Don't forget that. On Sunday, the moon moves into Taurus. So right after you have this quantum leap and seeing a new reality, hopefully, you're going to feel the new relationship paradigm. The soul pyramid's going to light up. You're going to feel this new marriage, feel this new potential, feel new relationship to you. Don't forget, relationships aren't just to others. It's also our mirror, the way we relate to ourselves. So your relationship to yourself is also a big push this year, if you want to look at it that way. All right, Officer Scorpio, that's all I got for this 7 days. Be sure to check up on us. Come to SG Live. Come hang out in the chat room. Come get a reading, whatever you want. But I'll be back either way in 7 days. Until then, live, love, be.